Hello, it's Michelle Pepper here from Stamp with Michelle. So I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Auckland in New Zealand, and today I want to talk to you about my designer series paper cards club. So what happens is, if you are aware, Stampin' Up catalog is full of designer series paper, and what that is our double-sided paper with amazing artwork and designs and patterns. And so there's a lot you can do with designer series paper, but I know what us crafters can be like. We can buy them because we love it, and then we don't use them simply because sometimes it's too pretty to cut, or we just get too bogged down. We just got too much to do and we don't get round to it, and before we know it, we have a collection. So this whole idea of the designer series paper club it's a bit like giving you a sample. So I could either give you like a bag of sample like this. So typically our designer series paper come in 12 sheets, 2 of each sheet, and each sheet is double-sided. So we have 12 patterns, right? But we have 2 copies of each sheet. So a sample would be something like that. And this is the month, this is the one that I'm featuring this month. This is June. So we've got, this is the wildly flowering paper. Oh gosh, I'm not sure if I'm showing it. Here we go. So we've got like these pretty papers. So I could give you a sample, but again, you might just end up, I could sell you a sample, but again, you might end up just having them sitting around and not doing anything with it. So this idea is that I come up with a design each month for the paper that I'm featuring for that month, and so then all you have to do is spend about 5 minutes for each card, or maybe less, and so then you definitely have 6 cards. So I'm going to show you, so I'm just going to flip you around, okay, and then now let's have a look. So this, the kit, the way it's designed, it assumes you have a basic kit of adhesive and stamping kit. So I assume you already have a pair of snips or a sharp, pair of scissors. So we sell them obviously in Stampin' Up. So you can go on my online and find the paper snips. Some glue. I personally prefer to use the liquid glue, but you might prefer to use our stamping seal or Seal Plus, as this one is. So stamping seal comes the same way, except it's in a lighter blue, and that's like a roller, right? So you kind of roll the adhesive on, but I personally prefer this. A lot of people prefer that, so totally up to you. Or I guess if you are that way inclined, you could even have tearing tape. So basically, double adhesive tape, and you just tear it. Excuse me. So I don't think all 3 is essential. Okay, I think just 1, minimum 1. But depending on different users, you might want all 3. But if you're just beginning, I would definitely recommend at least 1 of these. Okay, glue dot. Very helpful, very easy to use, and not expensive, and dimensionals. Also, in my opinion, essential in our crafting, because it does lift up our craft, our objects. It just gives dimension to our cards, so it's not all flat. So yeah, so those are like your basic kit that I assume you already have. And then also, because Stampin' Up doesn't allow us to provide you with stamped images, so in this designer paper cards club each month, I design it, but I don't include any stamped images. So you can either use what I use for this month, if you have the supplies, or if you like it so much and you want to buy them. Or you can just use whatever stamps you already have. So they're very generic, so I'll show you what I mean. So this month in June, to pair with this wildly flowering paper, I have used textured floral for the flower for this image, and then I have used So Sincere stamp set when I wanted to use that sentiment, and another long one, which is that one. Could probably use that one too. Just love spending time with you. So yeah, so definitely those three would fit this design very well. And so if you don't have the stamp set, but you may have something you already have that you can use, so then you can just use that, and that's okay. So but if you want to do exactly what I've done, then these are the things that you need. So we're going to be using these two, either of those two. I'll show you the sample. So let me just walk you through one of these. Where's my card? So yeah, so let's have a look. So this, instead of, so what in the Designer Paper Club, if you buy them, instead of just getting a bag of sample like this, you get a bag of sample, you get actually all these kits, right? So you get 6 envelopes, and inside each envelope is your cut pieces. So the idea is like you're running short of time, you've got 5 minutes, grab one out and start creating your card. Simply design, right? So all I have done is I have cut them down to size. So that's 14.5 centimeter by 10.2 centimeter. And then I've given you a bit of twine here. So I'm just going to roll it. So what have we got here? Let's wrap it, sorry. And about the same size. Okay. Alright, so then what I do, I mean, you don't have to do this. The idea is just wrapping it. So you don't have to do it the way I do it, just the way I've done it. So hopefully it makes sense. And then I kind of tie a knot there. If I want, do I want to tie a knot? I could tie a knot. Yep, I tie a knot and make it nice and easy. So now I can just do my bow. Alright. Ah, hand's a bit cold, and let me roll up my sleeve. Bit cold and a little bit, always harder to do it on film, you know. And I'm trying to make this nice and quick as well. Okay, so just adjust your bow, okay, how you like it. And that's it. And so, I don't know, are you timing me? How long has it taken? So where's my kit gone? I don't know what I've done, but here we go. That's pretty much it, actually. And then I've got this. Okay, so I need to get my stamps out. So I'm going to use, which one am I? I think I'm going to use the Happy Birthday one. And okay, so the other thing you will need, obviously, is ink, which I forgot to say. I forgot to mention that. So the colorways that I'm using are Basic Grey and Wild Wheat, because those are the colors. Basic Grey is actually not in this flowering kit sample, but I mean, not in the Designer Paper color scheme, but I thought it worked really well. Anyway, so I'm going to take my floral image and ink it with my Wild Wheat, and I'm going to put it, I don't want a big, you know, a dark one. I just want it a stamped off version of it. Okay, so I want it lighter, and maybe here. Okay, that's all I'm doing. Alright, just, and then what I want is my sentiment. So some images, some sentiment with Basic Grey, and this is my skinny Happy Birthday, so I'm just going to be careful with this. Okay, stamp on there, and stamp straight on. Happy Birthday. Ooh, is that a, okay, thought that was a mark, but it's not, so that's great. So Happy Birthday, and that's done. Those are the two things. Do you know what I mean by quick and easy, right? So, and then that just gets glued on here. Okay, so we've got, whoops. All right. here we go. Oh, can I glue straight? Lovely thing about liquid glue is that it allows you time to move it. Okay, if you don't think, okay, that'll do me. Okay, so then that's done, and then that goes on here. Now I can just leave it, you know, flat like this, or like I said to you before, I like to lift them up, give it some dimension. All right, so we've got 1, 2. What are we doing with the light? It's got to be slighting in. 3, 4. Notice that I've cut my hexagons in half. So I'm essentially actually using 3 here, but I've spread it out. So it looks like I've used 6, right? But I've actually only used 3. So you get in a packet of dimensionals, you get 300. So when I cut them in half, so guess what? I have 600. So yeah, there you go. So that is now going to go on here, and eyeballing it. Hopefully it's nice and straight. And that's my, oh, where did that come from? Okay, and that's the card front. And then now I can glue it on. Can you see? Liquid glue is so easy to use. The trick is not using too much of it. Oh, I have a bit of more stamping to show you. It's optional. You can leave it unstamped, or you can take it to the next level and stamp on the inside and stamp on your envelope. So there you go. So again, I'm going to be using the same. Actually I didn't bring this in before. Okay, I'm going to just go through and again just use that. Okay. Whoops, here's my paper. Yeah, totally. So I don't want a full image, you see. I don't want, a full color. I just want a very light version of it. Okay. And so we could do 3 maybe. Right. So I've kept it nice and simple, right? So that you can, of course, when you get the kit, you can make it a lot more fancy than I have with the supplies and with any additional supplies that you may have. But at the very least, this is what you can do. And it'll be nice and pretty. So yeah. How did that go? Was that less than 5 minutes? I have no idea. Anyway, so that's your complete card. So instead of just a sample of of paper, or one lot of paper like that, I want to give you the kits so that you can make all these very quickly. So these are all the paper designs that come. There's 6 of them, right? 6 design. Of course, there's double-sided. So on the other side is, let's show it to you. On the other side, so that one, the other side is just a plain blue. That one is that one, and the other side is more flower. And so what I've got here, this blue. No, next one is this, and the other side of this paper is that color. You might prefer that color. That is the Moody Mauve, and that on the other side is this. Alright, upside down, and then that, the other side is plain. So there you go. So instead, so you can see how quickly you can come up with, you can have all these cards ready to go. Either when you get the kit that I sent you, so it's $30 plus shipping, $29.95 really, and plus shipping. And so you can come up with, like, so you can have all these 6 cards ready to go for the month of June. And then in July, I will feature another designer series paper and another design. So you get 6 different cards again. So yeah, so isn't it wonderful? Obviously, you don't have to use happy birthday or knowing you brings joy to my heart. You can use whatever stamp that you have. Or if you want these and you don't have them, you're welcome to buy them as well. And so, but that's the whole idea. So it was taking our pretty paper that does a lot of the heavy lifting and transforming into a card, not just pretty paper, and then sending it out to our friends and family and making their day just that little bit more special. All right, sending joy one card at a time. Spreading joy one card at a time is my tagline, and I just really want to encourage you guys to do that. So I hope you enjoy that. I hope you see how quickly these cards can come together, and you can make it. That's the point here, that you can make this. I've come up with a design so that, you know, I've just made life a little bit easier for you. So you can just grab this kit from me, or you can buy the whole pack of paper if you love this so much, for $26.25, I believe it is. That's New Zealand dollars, plus the shipping that that it will cost to send it to you. Okay, so thank you very much for watching, and I hope you do get this kit, and I hope you like it. And do give me a comment, do like this video if you like it. Actually give it a like, and share it. So thank you very much. It's Michelle Pepper here. I'll see you next month for another set of designer series paper and another card design. Bye.